Unfortunately, tragedy struck Mike, the 22-year-old owner, and he would not be able to complete the project. Hey everybody, this is Mr. Goodpliers with a video different from anything we've ever shown on the channel, so be sure to watch to the end to get the complete story. This starts like any other story, with an old car listed for sale on Facebook Marketplace. I arranged a time to look at this 1972 Impala Custom coupe. It was a basket case, unfinished project, torn down for a rebuild. Unfortunately, tragedy struck Mike, the 22-year-old owner, and he would not be able to complete the project. This car had been driven up until 2018 when it threw a rod. Mike bought the car, dismantled it in preparation for restoration. Body and interior had all come apart. All the parts were here except for the front inner fenders. The front fenders are in pretty rough shape. Probably will need replaced from a donor car. Transmission is a turbo 350 long tail. Engine 350 small block. Very scored rod journal and a chip in the block where the rod came out, but the bore seemed decent. I think with a crank kit the engine could be savable, but it would need to be magnafluxed for cracks. Parts were torn down, stored in the car. The roof pillars have some rust in the windshield area, but I believe they're patchable and fixable. Mike had started to clean up the frame down to bare metal in preparation for the restoration of this car. A big plus was that this car had had new quarter panels installed, welded onto the car before Mike had purchased it. Mike was a talented and gifted young man, grew up active in sports. He served our country in the Army, which brought him from his home in California to Fort Riley, Kansas, and overseas. After discharge, Mike was active in outdoor recreation and stonemasonry. Tragedy struck, and Mike was shot in the head. The odds were not on his side, but Mike valiantly fought to overcome them. He has made incredible improvement and shown amazing resilience to beat the odds, but still has months of physical therapy and rehabilitation ahead of him. Not only has Mike's life been upended, but those of his loved ones as well. Fortunately, his relatives and parents are dedicated and determined to help him recover. Recovery from an injury of this type is time-sensitive, with early attention bringing the most benefit for maximum long-term healing. For his family, this is a major commitment of time and finances, not all of which are covered by insurance. A GoFundMe page is available for anyone to help with expenses. If you are able, please consider helping with any amount. Donating is easy, with many payment forms available. I will put a link in the video description box, and any other updates.